The sad day has arrived, the publication of Two-Face number 6, the final part of Two-Face's first limited series. There has been some conflicting information about this series. Some say that it was cancelled, others that it was only ever intended to be a 6-issue mini, but I tracked down some more specific details straight from writer Christian Ward. Ward's Two-Face pitch was approved for 6 issues, but he had another 6 planned just in case the series got extended to 12 issues. Sadly, that hasn't happened, but you can be safe in the knowledge that this is a complete story with a tantalising ending that leaves things open for the series to return at a later date. If you've enjoyed hearing about this series, one way you can still help send DC a message that there should be a sequel is by ordering the collected edition of these 6 issues, cleverly titled Trial Separation, when it releases in September. If you'd like to help my channel out as well, you can pre-order a copy using my Amazon affiliate link, which I've included in this video's description and the pinned comment. Now on to the events of this comic. The premise of this series is that Harvey Dent has taken control of the body he shares with his dark alternate personality, dubbed Bad Harvey. However, he is still pretending to be Two-Face in order to bring some order to the criminal underworld via the White Church, a kind of criminal's court. This gives villains with a dispute the space to try to resolve their issues before resorting to blows. So far, Harvey has defended Mr. Zsasz from a false murder accusation, more on that later, proved that King from the Royal Flush Gang had not been unfaithful to his wife, and rescued Scarface from Baby Doll. Along the way, his efforts to maintain the peace were thwarted by a mysterious figure dubbed the Shadow Hand and his fingers. In a move that surprised absolutely no one at all, the Shadow Hand was revealed to be Bad Harvey, who had been sneaking out of his mental prison at night while Harvey slept, controlling their shared body. In the last issue, the White Court was attacked by a new dice-themed villain, Di, one of the Shadow Hand's fingers, who tried to further Bad Harvey's mission. She also revealed that she was the daughter of Bad Harvey. Clearly, Bad Harvey had left some contingencies in place in case he was defeated, and so Dent called in the big guns to help him, namely Batman. And that's where this issue picks up, with the pair having a frank and honest conversation. At this point, Harvey Dent knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman, and the two had formed a childhood friendship after they were placed in a facility for disturbed children. Dent appeals to Batman, saying he is in control now and can do some good work. With Batman's help, he can make the White Church an even bigger success. However, the best Batman can offer is that he puts the White Church near the bottom of his priority list. Without Batman to help, Dent asks the White Church's judge, the former vigilante The Reaper, to round up the last of the Shadow Hand's fingers so that he can prosecute them. Di and Doubt do not recognise the authority of the court. But before things can get underway, Dent receives a call from his assistant, Lake Cantwell, who has been targeted by Victor Zsasz. You'll remember from the first issue how Zsasz had singled Cantwell out as a future victim, and now he has decided to strike. Dent is outraged that Zsasz would betray him like that after he got him acquitted of a murder. But there's no loyalty among psychopaths, it seems, as Zsasz attempts to murder Dent as well. Dent is no match for Zsasz's ferocity. He never was very good with pain, hence the birth of Bad Harvey. And when his life is on the line, he's forced to unleash Bad Harvey, who deals with Zsasz with ease. However, now that he's free, he has no intention of returning to his mental cell, and instead locks Dent in there. To the untrained eye, nothing has changed. Bad Harvey returns to the White Church, where he uses his coin to pass judgment on the Shadow Hand's fingers. Innocent on all counts. This, of course, was a complete lie. Bad Harvey used one of Dent's fake coins with 2 good sides to ensure that his lackeys got off. This suggests that when Dent used the coin to pass judgment, he really made the decision himself rather than relying on chance. It's interesting to see Bad Harvey use the same tactic, just for more nefarious reasons. There's also a neat parallel between Lake Cantwell and Di, the two people that seem to be able to immediately tell the difference between Harvey Dent and Bad Harvey. While Di rejoices that her daddy is home, Lake Cantwell despairs, wondering what has happened to good Harvey. And that's how this series ends. Not in a hopeful message or with our hero riding off into the sunset. No, instead he's trapped in his own mind, forced to watch as his dark side takes his good work and perverts it for his own cause. It's a fitting end for a Two-Face story, one that had dedicated so much time to the psychological prison Dent had built within his mind. You'd have to think that if Bad Harvey could figure out a way to escape, it probably won't take good Harvey very long to loosen his own shackles either, especially if he can get the jailer on his side. It's a delicious cliffhanger that just has to be followed up on before too long. Maybe if enough of you buy the collected edition in September, eh? Two-Face number 6 is available now from all good comic shops. If you are based in the UK and don't have a comic shop near you, then you might want to use my affiliate link with the UK's biggest comic book retailer, Forbidden Planet. I have included a link in the pinned comment on this video. Alternatively, if the idea of hoarding a collection of comic books fills you with dread, I am getting perilously close to filling up our storage unit, you may want to try getting a digital copy of the issue from Amazon. I also have an affiliate link with them, which you could use to help my channel out. This is also included in the pinned comment. For those that have read the issue, what did you think? Will Lake Cantwell give up on her pursuit of a better life and fade into the background, or will we be seeing more of her in the future? How long until Batman notices that everything has gone to the crapper? And what of the villainous fingers of the Shadow Hand? Now that they're free, what will they get up to next? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Next time, this bumper week of releases continues with 2 Absolute series books coming out. First up is Absolute Superman 7, which will tell us more about their mysterious new version of Brainiac and his particular interest in the last son of Krypton. And then it's time for the second issue of Absolute Green Lantern, where the alien Abin Sur delivers his judgment on the people of Evergreen, including Joe and Hal. Is he friend, foe, or something else entirely? Hope to see you then.